Hey guys, how we doing? Back with another Doug's Dirt Diary photo bin. Heading back to 2007 this time. This is May 25th. And I'd like to tell you that this was a big Super Dirt Car Series race or something like that, but this was just a regular night at Albany Saratoga, and this is how they packed them in back then, and I know they still pack them in pretty good today out there at Albany Saratoga. So I had a chance to get out there. It hadn't been out much at this time to Albany Saratoga. Of course, Kenny Tremont's always one of the first guys that you stop by and see. Great atmosphere out there, great crowds, and man, do we miss this guy more than anything. Of course, Jack Johnson here. We got several pictures of Jack in this bin. So I hope you enjoy those. As always, Albany Saratoga, big crowds, as always, one of the better venues in dirt racing, period, end of sentence right there. Pro stocks have always been big out at Albany Saratoga, and of course Jack Johnson working on the car here. And there's Paul Kinney back when he was running modifieds before he went to sprints and got into that side of things right there. So nice to see Tim Hartman there, looking pretty good. I remember B-Dry sponsored a lot of cars there for a long time. So weather moving in, but fortunately it didn't, I believe it didn't rain out on this night, although I don't have any Victory Lane photos right there. How about this guy right there, huh? That'll bring back some memories for all you Albany, Saratoga, and Fonda folks right there. Kenny Tremont. I just like these pictures. I got into photographing the haulers. I thought it was so nice how everybody organized everything. And man, tell me this isn't a clean hauler right there. And that's the car that goes in the hauler right there. Matt D. Lorenzo, of course, very long-time Albany Saratoga runner. There's Randy Ross. This was back, you see Stu Shepard at the right. And Matt Shepard, of course, was the one who was driving for him at that time. And how young does he look? Back here in 2007, 14 years ago. Always great looking stock cars, great stock car competition at Albany Saratoga. How young does Keith Flack look in this one right here? So nice. I went through this one. I kind of found this one. That's Donnie Corrales right there. Back when my Doug's Dirt Diary shirt looked a lot better, and back when that gut wasn't as big as today. So Todd Stone, of course, longtime racer right there. I don't know exactly what he's pointing at, but he wanted to make sure that we saw that right there. There's Matt D. Lorenzo, as he's getting ready to have some fun out at Albany Saratoga tonight. Like to grab a lot of candid shots of the cars, as always, as we went through the pit area too. Like to get in when they're coming off the racetrack, because you know me, I like to get as close to the race cars and the teams as I possibly can. So we were always doing that. Oops, there's somebody with a flat left front coming into the pit area. My daughter knows how that is. She did that at Albany Saratoga a few years ago. Jack Johnson and Dan Pilot is the one leading in there, talking to Jack right there. I just liked that photo. So, and there is Randy Ross, of course, with Chelsea, still Chelsea Miller at this point. And who would have known that her and Keith Flack would end up getting married a few years down the road. There's the racetrack right there at Albany Saratoga. And I'll tell you, they really do a fantastic job out at that place. I mean, every time you go there, it is just amazing. Not afraid to work the track if it has to be done at that point. Lyle, you do some wonderful work out there. And great clay, great atmosphere. And you can see they're getting ready to go here now as they've done some work to the racetrack. There's Ronnie Johnson inside the family parts truck business at the time. And our good folks from Reifenberg Construction. They were nice. A lot of guys were doing this at the time, helping me promote Doug's Dirt Diary. So thanks to everybody who helped me do that. As you can see, it's getting a little bit dark. We didn't exactly have the camera that would take a lot of these photos once it got dark. So I hope you like this one, guy. I got a lot more. Share, like, support. Hit the PayPal if you can. It'll help get us on the road. Otherwise, I got one thing set up on Tuesday, and that's going to be it. Fairly close. And I got enough gas in the tank to get there. Guys, you take care of yourself, and we will see you soon.